What's going on, people? It's Sean, and welcome to another edition of Nosy Neighbors, the fragrance channel for beginners, casual users, and the fragrance enthusiasts. I know it's been a while, but per our last video, I told you guys that we are in transition, hence the different location. So there we have it. Let's get into it. The fragrance we have today is a hidden gem, as far as I know, which means there are not many reviews, if any reviews, that are out there on this fragrance. The fragrance that we're talking about today is going to be Black by 1956. As far as presentation is concerned, this is a relatively simple design. It's just a rectangle, right? Nothing fancy about it. And as you can see, there's no box on it. And I'm guessing that that's a pretty regular thing because according to the companies that I saw on Amazon, everyone was saying the same thing, that it didn't come with the box. So I imagine it's pretty normal. Now, let's take a quick look at the Atomizer. And as you can see, it has a pretty decent sprayer. As far as notes, the notes consist of mandarin, Thai basil, cedarwood, and vetiver. So overall, pretty simple frag. Couldn't find any other notes as far as, you know, anything beyond what was listed right here. And as far as performance, it's not a strong performer. I get like 2 to 3 hours of longevity, and this is kind of a skin sip from the time that I actually spray this on my skin. So I mean, that could be a good or a bad thing depending. Right, so with this one, I recommend spraying like 6 to 7 sprays each time you use it, which is rare for me because you guys know I generally go with 3 to 5 sprays. But for this one, I would think like 7 sprays would suffice. And I would also recommend the person that's wearing this fragrance like spray both their clothing and their skin, because it's kind of a weak performer. And if you want this to like last a little bit longer than that, you know, that 2 to 3 hours, then that's how you would deal with it. Now, as far as perception goes, although this fragrance is kind of unique, it manages to pull people in as this fresh and slightly sweet fragrance with, you know, with woody undertones, like underneath the whole thing. This fragrance kind of outshines its price point and can function in basically any setting, right? So it's an anytime fragrance for anybody. I recommend this fragrance for the quiet professional who just wants to smell pleasant but not be noticed from across the room, right? So kind of a professional vibe to this. Now, as far as price goes, I picked this bottle up, and as you guys can see, like from Marshall's, right, for $12.99, right, which is not the regular price. In general, you could find this on Amazon and a few other carriers for like roughly 25 bucks, right? So pretty good deal for something that smells like relatively good, in my opinion, something that's pleasant. I recommend this fragrance to anyone, young or old, man or woman. Man or woman, doesn't really matter. This is good for any and every occasion, in my opinion. If you're looking for something that's cheap and that could be a good blind buy, or excuse me, a blind reach or signature, give this cologne a try, and at max, you might be short 25 bucks at the end of that. I recommend Black by 1956 with a clear conscience and no reservations, all right? So I highly recommend that you guys go out and get this. If you guys don't mind, please like, comment, subscribe, and just let me know if there's any other content that you guys want me to, you know, to get onto this channel, all right? And as always, live good, smell well. All right, so currently there is a whole bunch going on. This stuff right here. I'm in the process of like temporarily moving, and I'm not gonna be able to take everything with me. So I'm just giving you guys a little heads up and seeing whether or not there's something in here that kind of pops out that you guys would like for me to review. All right. And there's a few back there. If anything pops out, I'm panning that you guys would like for me to review and or talk about. So, like, let me know. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to go through all of them, and you really can't see through to the back, but yeah, just let me know.